Queensland's idyllic Sunshine Coast is home to a former building contractor who refuses to retire quietly. Les Williams still harbours deep resentment about the way he was forced out of business.
I guess people say to me, he's just a disgruntled old bugger, you know, and they're right, I am. Very disgruntled.
Les is one of 1,400 creditors who lost $74 million in the collapse of Walton Construction. But not everyone associated with Walton's lost money. Its financial backer, the National Australia Bank, didn't lose a cent.
We believe there is a wrongdoing here. We believe that, we've always believed that. Legal advice we've got says that there is a claim against NAB, so we want to pursue it. Nobody else is going to.
The federal court has now opened the way for that legal case to proceed, and creditors are determined to push on.
The shareholders of this bank have had 3 CEOs who have all promised to reform the culture, and nothing has happened. And I think until people do stand up for that, for themselves, against that, it will continue.
Walton Construction was a big player in the Queensland, Victoria and New South Wales building industry. By early 2013, according to auditors' reports, it was either close to or was actually insolvent. Its main financial backer, NAB, was worried, and in March of that year it commissioned a report by Deloitte's consultants.
The report says nothing good about the financial status of the company. It says it goes through page after page of problems with the finances of the company.
A NAB officer was keen for Walton to engage one particular restructuring advisory firm, the Mawson Group, arguing they were different in their approach.
So in that sense, I'd agree, yes, they are different to others. And it sort of begs the question, well, why did the NAB refer them?
Developer Lenny Willis lost $5 million in the Walton collapse and believes the Mawson Group was called in to do the bidding of NAB. How would you describe that relationship between Mawson and the NAB?
Well, from the documentation that I've seen, it was a very close relationship. There was continual liaison, reporting, discussions.
The Mawson Group put in place a complex restructuring in the weeks before Walton's collapse. It moved some of the company's assets into 3 new companies, which can be illegal if done to avoid paying debts, an activity known as phoenixing. This had the effect of removing $18 million in unsecured NAB loans. So when Walton did go under, the bank lost nothing.
It was referred by NAB, and then there appears to be collaboration between Mawson and NAB from that point forward.
To the advantage of the National Australia Bank?
Yes.
And that's not just the opinion of disgruntled Walton creditors, but also of a federal court judge who ruled on a related matter late last year.
The restructuring services provided by Mawson were for the purposes of advancing the interests of the NAB, which was the major creditor.
But I lost around $170,000. The consequences, it just destroys you instantly. Your cash flow is burnt out.
Just checking the roof plan to see how much we've got to go on.
For Melbourne roofer David Panetta, Walton's collapse was financially devastating. He ended up losing his house, which was repossessed by the very bank he blames for the size of the collapse, NAB.
NAB created this issue. That is the irony of it. They made me homeless and I supported the NAB bank, and that they're the ones that destroyed me. Yeah, there's no justice. It's just whoever's got the most money wins.
But creditors have now had a legal victory, convincing the federal court to appoint a special purpose liquidator to investigate NAB's role in the Walton collapse and whether the bank breached any of its statutory duties. Walton creditors have enlisted the help of a former ASIC investigator.
So can you tell us what happened today?
Yes, we're very happy. Our clients are very happy. We've got a special purpose liquidator appointed in relation to the Walton's issues.
The Mawson Group says it's confident its conduct has been proper and lawful. NAB declined an on-camera interview but told 7:30,
"We understand many unsecured creditors, including subcontractors, were negatively affected by the insolvency of Walton Construction, and we appreciate the impact that has had on everyone involved in those businesses."
Les Williams is now trying to raise funds for a class action. He says the federal court's ruling has opened a legal door he feared would shut forever.
We hope to have the NAB compensate people for their losses. Yeah, I mean, there's 1,400 people lost in the vicinity of $74 million.
My sense of honesty just cannot abide by that. And yeah, I'm not able to move on until we get a resolution to it.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 7:30's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.